Coming up, Game On. We'll take a look at team sports and what you can do to stay safe on the field and still be a superstar. Plus, this 7-year-old is dancing to help a lot of other people. Leo Perry will be here to share his important message.
Just use what you love to spread more love.
And a whale of a tale. This 10-year-old has a front row seat to something pretty incredible. Her story just ahead.
This is NBC Nightly News, Kids Edition.
Welcome back to Nightly News Kids Edition. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm Kate Snow. I'm filling in for Lester while he enjoys some time off this week with his family. We've got some really cool stuff coming up, including this inspiring young boy who's showing off his dance moves to raise awareness about a big concern in this country. We can't wait for you to meet him. But first, our top story continues to be the coronavirus. There is some good news. Cases are down nationwide since their peak in July. Health officials are hoping to prevent another rise, so they're urging all of us to be careful about big gatherings this Labor Day weekend. One of the top doctors in the country, Dr. Anthony Fauci, says wear a mask, practice that social distancing, and avoid crowds. This holiday weekend comes as a lot of kids across the country have already started school and have already started playing team sports. Our friend Dr. Natalie Azar is going to take a look at how you can stay safe on the field and still have fun.
For many kids across the country, playing sports this summer may sound the same, but may look a little different.
At the end of the game, when you either win or lose, you don't shake hands with the other team.
You wash your hands after play sometimes?
We wear masks.
Due to the coronavirus, the Texas Ballers baseball team, along with many other organized sports, had to put safety measures in place. But Abdul, Royce, and Corey are still ready to play ball.
I felt really good and excited.
To see your friends again and get some exercise and fresh air?
Yes.
That's also how Esteban and Martina felt when they reunited on the soccer field in Miami, Florida.
Martina, you got it.
I felt a surge of joy, and I also felt a sort of pang of happiness. Being with my coach again, my friends, and best of all, actually being on a familiar field.
It just felt like you're a family.
Not all team sports are up and running just yet, and that's okay. Rules are different in every city right now. But however you're getting your exercise in, Dr. Tanya Altman says playing it safe is rule number 1.
I would say the most important thing is to have fun and take it slow. Don't forget, sports this year are going to look different than they did last year. You might only be able to do some conditioning and individual activities initially until we determine that things are safe and you can get close to your teammates. So mask wearing, hand washing, staying arm's distance apart. We have all the little kids do helicopter arms to stay apart, and also making sure to let your parents know and stay home if you're not feeling well or if anyone else in your house isn't feeling well or has been exposed to anyone with COVID-19. We all have to work together to be able to exercise safely.
Dr. Altman, also, are there some sports that are considered riskier than others in terms of transmission?
The more contact kids have with each other, the more risky it would be. So for example, individual sports like tennis, that's a great distance sport, right? You're on opposite sides of the court. When it comes to things like soccer or basketball or football, that's when it can get a little more tricky and a little more risky. But I think the coaches have really come up with great ways to still be able to engage the kids, do drills, and get them exercising while still keeping them distant and keeping it as safe as possible until they do need to actually get close to each other.
So, whether you're splashing in the pool, swooshing the net, swinging for the fences, or scoring goals, it's all about staying healthy and happy. That's how you win big.
And Dr. Natalie's with us now. Good to see you. So what's your best advice for parents and kids?
You know, Kate, I think what I would tell them is that while your team sport may very well look different this year, your coaches might be wearing masks, you may not be high-fiving, you might not be traveling to play competitions, just know that the coaches and parents and teachers are doing everything they can to help keep you safe so that you can play the sport that you love.
I've got a daughter who's really hoping to swim, so thank you for that. We've got another question. Yeah, we've got another question for you about outdoor activities.
Hi everybody, my name is Danvi Ravdan and I'm 4 years old, and my question is, when will the coronavirus go away and when will we go to the park and play with our friends?
Dr. Natalie, when will the coronavirus go away so we can go to the park?
Oh, such an adorable little girl. So what I would say is that I can't tell you exactly when the virus is going to go away, but I do feel confident that life with the virus is going to look different at some point in the future. And maybe if we're super lucky, it'll even look like normal. Regarding the playground, depending on where you live, some playgrounds might still be closed. If the virus starts to go down in your area, though, things will start to open up and your playground is going to be on that list.
Dr. Natalie Azar, thank you as always.
Thank you.
Let's turn now to our Inspiring Kids series. A 7-year-old in California wanted to do something this summer to help others. So he did what he does best, dance.
7-year-old Leo Perry has got the moves, and he's moving others. Every day he posts his dance videos and asks people to support the Black Lives Matter movement by sending a donation to his GoFundMe page. So far, he's raised more than $18,000. He calls his mission Justice Kids for Peace, hoping to inspire other children and families to join in.
Justice Kids for Peace.
Leo even takes time to teach viewers some of his favorite moves.
Pretend there's like a rubber band right here, and you're trying to, from your knee to here, and you're trying to snap it.
A mission that keeps growing thanks to a little boy's kind heart.
And joining us now is Leo Perry. Hi, Leo.
Hi, Kate.
How did this all start? How'd you get this idea to do a dance movement?
So it all started at a protest, and it all ended in a dance. So when we were back, we were thinking, what can kids do to use what they love to spread more love? So then a couple days after the protest, my mom was on a work call, and I just decided I'm going to do this. I'm just going to do this. And so
I'm just going to start dancing.
I'm just going to start dancing. So then I got a piece of chalk, and got a blanket, and then I just laid out the blanket, started playing music, and then just started dancing. Wrote down Dance for Justice with the chalk that I had in my hand. And then that's it.
You've raised a lot of money so far. What are you going to do with that money? Who are you helping?
We're helping Black Lives Matter, and we've raised $19,000 or almost $19,000 for Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, I know that. I want to know more about how have people responded? How have people responded to you?
So on the first day, and I've been dancing for 77 days now, and we have raised $19,000 or almost $19,000 for Black Lives Matter, and now we are starting this new thing called Justice Kids for Peace. And Justice Kids for Peace is like Dance for Justice. It's just, you don't just dance, and it's not just me dancing. It's other people doing what they love and using what they love to spread more love. And so we've been making hats, and we've been raising money still, but we've been giving it to these 3 organizations: Hip Hop Public Health, a place called Home, and Peace Players. One is a sports-based organization, music, and one is arts.
Wow, so you're helping a lot of people. You're raising awareness, right? And you've got a big message. If you could put it in words, what is your message? Like, what do you want people to know?
Just use what you love to spread more love.
That's a really good message. What's your favorite dance move?
This is one that I made up like 2 days ago.
Can you show me? I love it. I don't think I could do that. You teach people too, right?
Kinda. Starting of doing.
Can you teach us how to do that one?
So your neck goes up. You put your here and then slide it off. So.
That's fantastic. Your moves are so great, and I know you're getting a lot of attention. I really wish you all the best. I hope that you get even more people's attention now.
Thank you.
Leo Perry, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Finally, we want to tell you about a 10-year-old girl who went out on an adventure with her dad, but what happened during the outing was pretty unbelievable, and the moment was caught on camera. Here's Kevin Tibbles.
Now here's a whale of a tale. Take a look. And take a closer look at 10-year-old Sarah Russell's reaction. Fishing with Dad Sean in Conception Bay off the coast of Newfoundland in Canada. 2 humpback whales weighing about 45 tons each suddenly leapt skyward.
It was crazy.
At first, Sarah was scared. Who wouldn't be?
Now, what do you think of that?
But Dad was there to reassure her.
We try to stay our distance, but they're curious and they'll come in to check you out.
Whales are plentiful here, but a whale ballet, that's a different story. Little is known as to why whales breach so spectacularly, but it is believed they're communicating with one another.
Are you famous, Sarah, for telling fish tales?
I catch the fish and Dad tells the fish tales.
And they did catch some fish, once they had time to catch their breath. Kevin Tibbles, NBC News.
Kevin, thanks. That was something. Look at her face. That's going to do it for us. We hope you learned something and had some fun. Parents, just a reminder, if your child has a question, you can email a video to us at nightlynewskids@nbcuni.com. Thanks for watching, everybody. And as Lester always says, take care of yourself and each other.